Hello everyone. I just wanted to take a few minutes today to show you my loofah plants. This is my second year growing them. Last year when I grew them on metal cages that were about 10 to 12 feet tall, and by September the plants were well extended above it. So this year what I did was I took tent stakes and I anchored string to the ground and ran that string up to my second story window of my house. And as you can see, the loofahs, the vine has almost reached the top window. So it's about 25 to 30 feet tall already. I planted these early March indoors under LED lights and then transplanted them outside in the middle of May. We're now, again, it's the middle of September, and I'll show you what the loofahs look like up close. This is the largest one that I have. These plants grow in South America and they get quite large, but because of our shorter growing season here in Ohio, this is about as big as they get. You can eat these. I have never tried them. I might try to this year, be a little adventurous, but the fibers inside are pretty tough. The reason I grow them is because I use them for sponges, for bathing and for dishes and things like that. And after I show you the vine, I'll open up one of them and show you what it looks like on the inside when they're dried out. I saved some from last year that had turned brown and kept them, so I'll open that up and show you how the seeds look. But there are quite a few flowers. It gets a lot of flowers on it that never bear fruit. They just fall off. You can see there are bees buzzing on it all day long. They love this plant. I think the vine is sweet. You can see there's ants that literally crawl all the way up to the top. They're not seem to be bothered by the height at all. They love it. And you can see the babies I'm getting. Just buzzing with activity and life all day long. It's fun to grow, just to watch the insects and things that crawl all over it. So as it's growing, it sends out these tendrils, searching for something to latch onto. And once it gets onto it, it actually curls up and draws itself tighter in and anchors itself down pretty tightly. Very cool plants to grow. I really enjoy them. I'm curious how tall the vine would get if we actually lived in South America and had a really long growing season. And I'll just go ahead and stop here, and when I come back I'll show you what they look like when we open them up. A lot of seeds in there. I'm just ripping all of that skin off to expose the loofah. Can you see that? So now I'll just take it in the house and wash it really good and get all of the dead flakes out of there. And what you'll end up with is something that looks more like this. And this one has been cleaned. Some people like to soak them in bleach to make them whiter, or even vinegar just to sanitize them. But I don't do that. I just leave it raw and use it in the shower instead of the plastic version. It's really good at removing dead skin cells. All these seeds. These seeds are actually quite hard to germinate. What I end up doing is scoring them and letting them soak in water overnight before I plant them, and then keeping the soil pretty evenly moist. They germinated really well in rock wool. I ended up with 15 plants, but I literally started over 100 seeds in order to get those 15 plants. So the germination rate's pretty low. It has a really hard seed case, so you really need to score it and then let them soak to get better germination rates. Alright, thanks for watching.